Hey there, this is Eric Rader, and I wanted to put this real quick video together for you because I wanted to go through and explain the changing keys and modulations chart. This is a free download, so if you haven't had a chance to download it, go ahead and click the link below so that you can get a free download of this particular chart. All you have to do is just enter your email address, and I'll send it over to you in an email, and then you'll be able to open up and download this chart. So this chart is super helpful because what it does is it gives you the exact 4 steps that you have to follow in order to change the key and modulate any song. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can change keys in a song. You can direct modulate, you can do pivot chords and different things like that, but this particular method is the easiest and the simplest way to change keys that I've found in all of music. It's really easy, and it's simply 4 steps that you have to follow. So all you have to do is first start with step number 1, which is to determine the key that you want to transition into. So let's make it easy, and let's say that we are starting off in the key of C, which is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So we're in the key of C, and we want to make it easy, and let's go to a relatively close key, which is the key of D, which is D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. So we want to go from C up to D. So they're relatively close, and making this movement isn't going to be, a huge deal. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to determine the key that we want to transition into. So we're already in the original key, that we're playing in. So that's in the key of C. But we want to go up into the key of D. So we said the notes in that key: C, D, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. That's the key that we want to move into, that's step 1. So you find that key first. Then you have to go to step number 2, which is to number the notes in that major scale. So we named the notes D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. But now what we have to do is number those notes in the key. So we have D is 1, E is 2, F sharp is 3, G is 4, A is 5, B is 6, and C sharp is 7, and then D is back to 1, or it can also be 8, either one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's step number 2. And then the third step in this process is you have to find the 4th and the 5th tones of that scale. So we go back to the numbers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have G and A are our 4th and the 5th tone. G is the 4th and A is the 5th. So those are the two tones that you're going to be focusing on, the 4 and the 5, G and A. So that's step number 3. Then we have to go to step number 4 in the process, which is play a 4/5 chord to transition into that new key. So what we have to do here is we have to play a 4 chord with our right hand, which we said G is the 4, so we're going to play a G chord with our right hand, and then we're going to play the 5 with our left hand. So we said that A is the 5th, so what we're going to do is we're going to play an A chord with our left hand. Now, that can sound a little muddy at times, so what I usually do is I just play the octave in my left hand. So rather than playing the full chord, I just play the octave. So this is a 4/5 chord. We have a 4 GBD over a 5 octave in our left hand, which is 2 A's. And that's all you have to do to get yourself into the key of D. And let me show you an example of how we can do that in a real life example. So I'm not going to play any particular song. I'm just going to play some chord progressions. So let me do that again. Let me show you what I did. So here's my first chord. I'm in the key of C, A minor, down to a G, down to the F. Now I want to play my transition chord, which is the G over A, then down to my D chord. So that's all you have to do, is find that G over, the 4 over 5, which is the G over A, and that transitions you right into the key of D. And you can do that in any chord or any key that you want. All you have to do is follow the 4 steps. 1, find the key that you want to go to, which in our example was D. Then number those notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Find the 4th and the 5th, which was G and A, and then play a 4 over 5, which the 4 in the key of D is G, and the A in your left hand, and that's your 4 over 5, which is your transition chord. So you use that as your leading chord to your next key. And like I said, remember, you can do that in any key that you want. It's not just limited to moving from C to D. You can move from C up to G doing the same thing. So a 4 over 5 chord in the key of G would be a C over, or excuse me, D over C. That's all you have to do, is just so you're starting the key of C, and then play a 4 over 5. So that's all you have to do. And in that example, it's a C major over a D bass, leads into and transitions into the G major chord. So that's all you have to do. Hope this video was helpful. Remember, all you have to do to get this chart is just click the link below, and all you have to do is enter your email address, and I will email you over a copy of this chart, and you can download it, download it on your computer. You can print it out, do whatever you want to with it. It's yours absolutely free. Just click the link below and enter your email address, and I will send you a copy of this chart absolutely free. I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks.